Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Our last shows before we get to Payback this weekend. And look at this. Tiffany Stratton looking to get her payback in early, viciously assaulting Trish Stratus here. We were supposed to have a match between these two, but it looks like Tiffany doesn't want a match. She wants a brawl. She wants to take out all of her frustration of losing the Women's World Championship, and she's going to take it straight to Tiffany Stratton. And Trish Stratus, I meant to say. And look at that backbreaker from Tiffany, but Trish gonna fight back as hard as she can. SummerSlam was an incredible show, but now it's time for payback between Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Tiffany trying to fight to get her title back, while Trish Stratus, the queen of the ring, is looking to keep her title for as long as possible. She definitely doesn't want to lose it on her first go-around with the title. Trish has been fighting for the top spot for a while now, but right now that she's here on the main roster on Raw, she is now your Women's World Champion, and Tiffany Stratton is going to make sure she doesn't hold it for long. Already taking this brawl to the outside here, and oh Jesus, just throwing her hard into the barricade. Now, Trish manages to avoid the clothesline by Tiffany. And now what's Trish thinking? Oh, this isn't good. Face first off of the apron. These two just fighting. They've been fighting for over a year now. Been fighting since last season. But right now, possibly their last final matchup. Rematch for the Women's World Championship. They're willing to do anything it takes to walk out the champion this weekend. And now look at this. Trish Stratus taking it to Tiffany. And big kick right to the back. And now big stomp to the front. Trish Stratus is not giving up this without fight. Now big clothesline there from Stratus. Now Tiffany gonna try to fight back here. Look at this. Sidewalk slam. Who knows what the shape of Trish Stratus is. But right now, she's in a fight for her life right here. And if Tiffany keeps this up, Trish might just not be able to make it to Payback. And now Tiffany looking for a little bit of showing off for the standing moonsault. But Trish Stratus claps back with a kick. Stratus, the veteran, up against this rookie in a brawl right here. Who's going to be able to walk out, will this fight go all the way to Payback? Now we're getting security guards out here, folks. On to our next match here. And oh, Jesus. Kurt Angle is looking to show CM Punk that he will not be able to beat him for the title at all. We were supposed to have a matchup between Kurt Angle and CM Punk. It looks like this match might be able to keep going. I heard the bell ring. These two just brawling on the outside here. Before we can even get into the ring, CM Punk got clobbered with the World Heavyweight title in the back of the head. But Punk seems to be doing pretty good so far. Count of 3. And Punk breaks it up. Kurt Angle comes from behind. CM Punk must have saw that coming. He's getting out the grasp of Angle. Now, Angle has been the World Heavyweight Champion since Night of Champions about 3 months ago. Well, 2 months ago, I believe. He did it where he won the 10-person gauntlet and then went all the way to beat Seth freaking Rollins for the title. And then ever since that point, Kurt Angle has shown a different side of himself. But look at this. Kurt Angle, look at the fly over the top rope. But Punk instantly gets back up to his feet. Oh, big combination of strikes. Oh, uppercut right to the jaw. And that's what I was saying. Ever since Kurt Angle has won the World Heavyweight title, he's been a different kind of person. I mean, it all started when he viciously assaulted Seth Rollins, chop block right to the back of the knee, which aggravated an injury on Seth freaking Rollins. And then his actions at SummerSlam when he used a roll-up to beat CM Punk. I know CM Punk is definitely mad about the fact that he lost to a roll-up. I mean, all that hard work CM Punk went through, going to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, winning a qualification match, and then winning a triple threat match, number one contender, just to get to losing at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight title to a roll-up. That's definitely got on the mind of CM Punk, and Kurt Angle has been making fun of it, saying the best in the world lost to a roll-up, and Punk is just getting dominated in this matchup. But I'm hearing reports that this match at Payback between these two for the World Heavyweight title will be in a steel cage matchup. That's definitely amazing to hear from the Raw General Manager, Ken Shamrock. But right now, Kurt Angle fully taking control and flying to the outside. But Punk, he needs to find a way to get back into this matchup. He needs to find a way to build momentum for Payback this weekend. Because if not, I don't think he's going to win that Payback with the amount that he's lost. Because Kurt Angle seems to be on fire and a neck breaker. CM Punk trying to aggravate the injury, the previous injury of Kurt Angle when he had that broken freaking neck. I'm pretty sure a broken freaking neck wasn't enough to stop Kurt Angle from winning gold Olympic medal. And now Angle trying to fight, but Punk bringing the action. Fisherman suplex. CM Punk making his return at the King of the Ring tournament, going all the way to the finals before losing to the eventual winner and current WWE champion Ilya Dragunov, but that has not stopped him from getting back into the main event scene. But right now he just needs to get the title, and he chose the wrong time to turn his attention to the crowd, and Angle is gonna attack viciously. Now look at this springboard moonsault. What an amazing moonsault that was. And just about snapping, crushing the ankle of Punk. And with the steps down, Kurt Angle locking in the ankle lock. He's got it in deep with the vine. Will Punk tap out? And no, he doesn't. Kurt Angle, he's not finished with Punk just yet. But Punk isn't finished in this fight. Big kick to the thigh. And now look at this. Trading blows. But Punk makes the first mistake. Who's going to make the next? Fists flying back and forth. Trading shot after shot. Who's going to be the next to make a mistake? It looks like Punk does it again. And now Punk swinging with everything he's got, trying to get back into this matchup. He shot connecting like bombs. And now look at this, just going at it in the middle. Who's gonna fall first? I think it was a tie right there. And now Punk in trouble. Olympic slam. Olympic slam. And now Angle looking for another ankle lock. Got it in deep. But Punk, he manages to fight his way out of it. And look at this. Look at this. Punk hits with the go to sleep. GTS incoming to no. It wasn't enough to put the match away. But Punk, he's not finished. He's climbing to the top rope. He's looking for a big maneuver here. What could it be? Big crossbody off of the top. And now Punk, he's looking to take to the skies. He's looking to fly up against Kurt Angle with the suicide dive. Punk has managed to fight back in this matchup, but try to go for that elbow drop, and Angle moves out the way. And what a headbutt from Kurt Angle. That just made things go into favor of Angle here. CM Punk had a little bit of a comeback when he had hit the go to sleep. But Kurt Angle taking his turn back. And is this the kind of fight can we expect to see this weekend at Payback? But what the hell is Kurt Angle thinking? Look at the fly. No! This is why Kurt Angle is not a high flyer. He went for the diving drop kick, but came up short against Punk. And Punk going to capitalize. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Monkey flip. And now into the cover. But luckily the rope break was called. Kurt Angle almost was able to put this match away. But the rope break was called, and Punk looking to fly with the springboard drop kick. And now Punk capitalizing off of that earlier mistake from Kurt Angle. He's got Angle right where he wants him. Dropping the elbow right in the chest. And now Punk looking for another go to sleep. If it connects here, Kurt Angle could be losing. But hang on a second. Angle elbows. Escapes the GTS. Turns it into another ankle lock. And that's 3 ankle locks. And CM Punk taps out. Kurt Angle building up a whole lot of momentum for this weekend. Can CM Punk win the match, the steel cage match at Payback? Can CM Punk finally become a world heavyweight champion once more? Or will Kurt Angle prove once and for all that CM Punk's place is at the bottom? Ladies and gentlemen, to close this wonderful show leading into Payback, the World Tag Team Championships are on the line here, folks. We have the New Day, Big E, and Kofi Kingston looking to become the World Tag Team Champions to join in with the Intercontinental Champion Xavier Woods. Right now, Woods and Wolfgang are currently just backstage. They're not allowed to be out here. It's just Big E and Kofi Kingston taking on the World Tag Team Champions, Gallus, Joe, and Mark Kofi. Now, Big E, a former World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Champion, and Kofi Kingston, a former WWE Champion. Right now, he's looking to become Tag Team Champions once again. But they got some tough competition ahead of them. And here comes the World Tag Team Champions. Here comes Gallus. And you know what they say, Gallus boys are on top But will they be on top here tonight? Mark and Joe Kofi, both coming in from the NXT UK scene. They're here on the main shows here on Raw. And when they won those titles, those World Tag Team titles at SummerSlam, it definitely proved that the Gallows Boys on top of the tag team division here on Raw. But will they stay on top? I mean, they're going up against two of one of the greatest tag team performers we've ever seen, Big E and Kofi Kingston. Those two have held the tag team titles for so long. The New Day in general are the second longest reigning tag team champions. This is going to be a fight here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Gallus versus New Day, both of them wanting something in this matchup. Gallus wants to keep their titles against one of the greatest tag teams to ever exist, while New Day wants to get back to that tag team title reign that they had once before. And what a way to close Monday Night Raw heading into Payback. Looks like Gallus super confident in their abilities to win this matchup. So are the New Day. The crowd is eating this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to close out the show, Kofi Kingston started for his team. Mark Kofi started for his team. This should be an exciting matchup. And now Kofi sending Mark into his corner and trying to take out the legs of Mark. Right there goes Kofi. And oh, what a kick right to the jaw. Kofi is definitely showing out here. I mean, he is one of the greatest tag team performers in this generation and any generation. And now Mark trying to get out the corner. Turns Kofi around and oh no! Teardrop suplex. And into the cover already to successfully defend the titles, but kick out at one. And now Kofi with a springboard drop kick. And now Kofi goes for the cover here. Early cover two. Oh, that was a two, folks. Now see, remember where Kofi just got dropped on his back a few seconds ago? That was a one. I mean, to be honest, it was the start of the matchup. But that springboard dropkick must have fully connected and almost just about concussed Mark, since that only was a 2 count. That was almost a 3. But look at this. Possum pin 1. Oh, not even a 1. Joe Kofi almost got hit with the CM Punk treatment. But Kofi Kingston seems to be doing good here against both of these competitors. Now, Kofi and Big E, both former world champions in WWE. And now here comes Big E. The last we've seen of Big E, it was at the Slim Jim Elam, but a quick tag out and a double team maneuver. I guess and they wanted that to happen. Kofi, big springboard drop kick right to the jaw. And New Day has been taking control in this matchup. But wait, hang on a second. Another possum pin. 1 and a kick out by Kofi. Joe needs to make the tag out. Him and his partner is being chewed out alive. Oh, very European uppercut by Joe Kofi. And oh, big suplex there. Gallus Boy trying to get back on top of things, and a German suplex, just tossing Kofi across the ring. But Kofi fights back. And now Kofi has been doing things very much single-handedly. I mean, he tagged out Big E, but Big E tagged out immediately to hit a double team maneuver. But right now, it's just been all Kofi Kingston right now. He's just playing mind games with Joe right now. Joe says he's had enough of it. Turns his attention to Big E. Hits for the little punch to the jaw before sending Kofi right into the LED post. Now Kofi is in trouble here in this corner. I mean, he was cleaning house in this matchup. And there's the hot tag to Big E. Big punch. Irish whip. Oh, wicked shoulder tackle. And into the cover goes E1 in a kick out by Joe. Joe is in desperate need of a tag out right now. He seems to try to get back things in control first, raking the forearm across the face of Big E, and now he finally tags in his brother Mark. Mark, now the legal competitor. Oh, trying to go for a strike there, but Big E got the feet up. But that's not going to start Mark right here. Irish whip pulled back into a shoulder tackle. It's been a while since the New Day were tag team champions. I think it was last season. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Uh-oh. This isn't good for Mark. Oh. Now, as I was saying, it's been a decent amount of time since the New Day were tag team champions. I think it was last season when they lost the titles. I think that was at Hell in a Cell last season. Yep, that was when they lost it in that unification matchup. They tried to get it back at SummerSlam after winning that Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. And I forgot to tell you, well, that was mostly Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods that won the Dusty Rhodes Classic. But they like to do the Freebirds rule, combine their accomplishments. And now back inside the ring, Kofi Kingston lighting up Joe Kofi here. And now Kingston looking to fly here. Big splash off the top and into the cover, but here comes Mark to break it up. And now Kofi looking for something big here. Trouble in Paradise. No. Joe with the super kick after ducking the Trouble in Paradise. Kofi Kingston's best move. The Trouble in Paradise doesn't connect. And this match still continues on. And now into the corner. Big E tags in. Oh, sent face first into the boot of Big E. And now Big E, the powerhouse, the muscle of the New Day, looking for a big splash. Big splash connected, and now Big E looking for maybe a bigger splash. This isn't good for Joe right now. Oh, trying to go for a double axe handle, but Joe got the boot up. But hang on a second, Big E for the big ending, but no, a counter. Turns it into a DDT. And the crowd was super excited for that to happen, but Joe Kofi decides not today. But you see there's blood on the face pouring. After that turnbuckle met the face of Joe. Now Big E looking to put in some big work to bring home the World Tag Team Championships. But Joe gets his opponent into his corner. Now trying to take out the muscle of Big E, focusing on the arms. And oh, slams his face into the turnbuckle hard. Now Big E, he needs to get out this corner. He does. Big just meat flying into Joe Kofi. But now Kofi Kingston with the clothesline to Mark after Joe got the hot tag. And now what's Kofi thinking? Got Mark. Oh, DDT takes him down. And now Mark trying to fight back into things. But hang on a second. Big choke slam there. And Big E was there to break it up. And now Mark tries to turn his attention to Big E, but Big E manages to get out the way. Now, this isn't good for Kofi Kingston. Crown and glory right to the head. And I think there's blood as well. 1, 2, and Kofi Kingston with the amazing kick out. Definitely showing why he was a former WWE champion. But Mark Kofi looking to fly off the top rope with the double axe handle. And now Joe Kofi back into things. Ooh! Bare knuckle going straight into the cut on the face of Kofi Kingston. And now Mark Kofi. Oh! Kick right to the back of Mark as Kofi Kingston trying to get back into things. And now Big E gets tagged in. Look at this power game here. Heel toss by Big E. And just, ooh. Ouch. Trying to rip off the leg of Mark. And oh, flying in with an uppercut right to the jaw. But Big E fires back with a kick. Big E, so much power in between every strike he does. How will Mark be able to overcome Big E? Oh, rip shot. But Mark fights back, got him out the corner. Oh, turns the tables. But gets caught trying to tech Kofi right there. A big shot right to the chest. And now Mark tags in his brother. Joe is in the matchup. Oh, big strike there by Joe as he goes for the cover, and Kofi Kingston was able to break it up. And now all the best for the bells. No! Big E with the counter. He was able to duck under it and turn it into a jawbreaker. And now Kofi Kingston tags in, looking for Midnight Hour. Into the cover, could be enough. 1, 2, and no. Mark with the save. That was a 3. We will have been seeing new tag team champions. And Joe manages to move out the way of the bone drop. But Kofi Kingston still applying pressure in this matchup. That Midnight Hour almost was able to put away the champions. We would have been seeing new champions here if it wasn't for Mark. And now what's Joe? Oh, trying to size up both competitors of the New Day. A big chop to the chest. Just about caving it in. And now here comes Mark, the savior of this matchup. Big boot right to the face. And all that blood on Kofi Kingston is just spreading all around. almost was able to put Kofi away with that big boot. Mike's going to have to do a lot more than that. Ducking under. Leapfrogs over. Big double axe handle. And now back into the corner. Oh! Kofi fighting back. He's doing everything he can to fight back. But look at this. Kofi kicks a double springboard right into the crossbody. Kofi needs to get the tag out. I think he's looking for it right here. But hang on a second. Looking for it. And inverted midnight hour. 2 midnight hours. But here comes Joe to break things up. Returning the favor from Mark goes Joe Kofi in this matchup. Big clothesline. And now Joe tags in. Hits with a big strike. But he's not finished. He's looking for all the best of the bells. Fully connects. But here comes Kofi breaking it up. Joe just looking for another big move. All the best for the bells. Connects once more. 1, 2, 3. And the Gallus boys are still on top. What a tough matchup that was. But Gallus on their first matchup, first defense, was able to successfully retain the World Tag Team Championships. We'll see you soon for Payback.